Welcome to Fat Over 40. My name's Miles, and in this episode I'm going to talk about my relationship with the scales. Now, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. There's a new film every single Friday, and if you like what you hear, please give us a thumbs up. But more importantly, give me a comment down below. Let me know what you think and what your relationship with the weighing scales is like. Now, I've been on my fitness journey, my weight loss journey now for about 3 years. About a month or so ago, I made an extra commitment to an online dietitian. About 6 months ago, I made an extra commitment to more personal training at the gym. So I've got myself a weight loss plan when it comes to my fitness, and we're going to do a video on that in a couple of weeks' time. And I've got my online dietitian who is setting me macros and an amount of calories to hit. Now, the way in which I'm doing my weight loss is by being in a calorific deficit. In my opinion, it is the only long-term sustainable way to lose weight. There are lots of different sort of diets on the market. This isn't a diet. This is just eating a couple of hundred calories below what my maintenance calorie allowance is, whilst having a sort of a healthy lifestyle, trying to make sure I get my sleep in, trying to make sure I keep my stress to a minimum, and all that fun stuff. So let's talk about the scales. Let's talk about mindset. Let's talk about the scales. So yesterday I had my weekly weigh-in, and for the last week I've been super strict with my food, hitting my macros, all of that fun stuff, exercising, blah de blah de blah. I get on the scales and I've lost 0.6 of a pound, right? Just 0.6 of a pound. Now, I know it's a loss, and I know, there'll be lots of little comments from my friends on the internet saying, oh look, a loss is a loss. Yeah, look, I get a loss is a loss, but it was just so deflating. I'd expected to see at least a pound, probably a pound and a half, and maybe 2 pounds, because looking in the mirror, that's what it looked like to me that I would have lost. But I didn't, and I get all that. I understand it all. My wife said, you should understand this by now. I was like, look, I do, but it doesn't stop it from playing on your mind and getting into your head. So this morning, I wake up, and I stand on the scales, because they're there, right? I weigh in once a week, but they were there this morning. I stood on the scales, and it had dropped 2.9 pounds. So from yesterday, it had dropped 2.9 pounds in a day. I don't really get it, right? I just don't understand. Now, I hadn't had like a massive shit or anything. So I don't really understand why it would have fallen so drastically, or why it hadn't fallen yesterday. It's just mental. So for those of you out there that are weighing yourself, and look, weighing is just one tool to measure your success. I also take measurements and I also take pictures, but they're obviously more of a long-term measure than a short-term weekly measure, because you can't see a lot of difference in photos from week to week, or even measurements from week to week, really. So that's why we use the scale as sort of like trackers how we go. Look, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I find the scale extremely frustrating. I don't actually like using it. I prefer actually not to use it at all, but obviously I'm trying to have a relationship with someone in Florida who's tracking my nutrition. So for her sake, she does need to sort of see what it says on the scale. That's fine. I feel a little bit enlightened now. I feel even lighter now, that I've got that off my chest. So there we go. What's my point? Well, my point is that, like your weight can fluctuate drastically in 24 hours. Yeah, I'd lost 0.6 of a pound, and then I'd lost another 2.9 pounds within 24 hours. I mean, what is that all about? I don't know. I don't even want to understand it. All I know is that the scale is going down, which is great. I'll weigh in again next week. I'm going to keep on with my food. I'm going to keep on with my fitness. And Craig from Grey Wolf Fitness, I am trying my best, buddy. Look, our cable diet, as it were, our quest to be more Josh Brolin by Christmas is still on, bud. Okay, so if you didn't see my last week's DEXA scan video, then check it out here. If you hadn't seen the week before's video, check it out there. And if you've not subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Fun content like this every week. And if you make one change this week, step on the scale, don't step on the scale, it's up to you, so you don't die fat.